I wish I'd known that
you do not need an ATAR to get your dream job.
My qualification would have taken me all around the world.
I could make a difference to people's lives.
I wish I'd known the insanely cool things I could do with my qualification.
That dyslexia wouldn't have stopped me or hold me back from a career that I really love.
I had no idea when I started as a mechanic, spinning spanners, that this could actually bring me, to amazing locations all around Australia.
My parents are both pastry chefs and they own their own patisserie. From a young age, I thought that I wanted to follow in their footsteps.
My dream job is definitely possible because of vocational education and training. It's definitely to work for the Olympics.
So I was always a weird child. I always loved floor plans, which isn't something that a usual 10-year-old would like.
I struggled all through school. I felt like I was going nowhere real quick. And so year 11 that I actually got diagnosed with severe dyslexia. And from that point, it changed how I learnt.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have a love or a passion. And then starting vocational education and training, I found my love for events.
Vocational education and training actually gave me the ability to learn. And when I actually found out how I learned by actually seeing things and doing things myself, you sit there and it's quite addictive.
So I knew that I wanted to have that experience which would give me that competitive edge, and I found out about traineeship.
In year 10, I had this option to go to a vocational education and training school, and there was only one problem. I had to convince my mum and dad. I dragged mum and dad along to an open day and they walked through the front doors and instantly changed their mind.
I had an incredible mentor throughout my pastry apprenticeship. It was my teacher, Demika. When I started my apprenticeship, he was nearing retirement. He endeavoured to stay teaching until I'd finished my apprenticeship.
Instead of giving me extra homework, they'd take me out into the workshop and they'd go, here, why don't you go have a go at welding this, or you'd come over and give me tips.
The first time that you wind over an engine that you've personally pieced together and hear that thing fire up, it's absolutely incredible. That feeling of just pride, I guess it is.
We built a giant research facility where they house seedlings for every species of plant, just in case something happens. Seeing it from what it was on a tiny drawing and into what it becomes is just incredible.
We got to travel to Lyon, France with the Australian pastry team when they were competing at the Coupe du Monde, which is the Pastry World Cup.
I jumped on the plane and off I went over to Western Australia, and I worked in underground gold mines. I still remember the first day that I went underground and that feeling as the trucks roar past.
So my role at the moment is in research and development, so coming up with new pastry product, working with the latest ingredients and working with the latest trends around the world. I don't think it gets much better than that.
I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Business and I never thought I would. I didn't think uni was a pathway for me.
Having a qualification really has made it possible for me to pack everything up and just move around and go where the work is.
I love getting paid to learn. I thought it was the bee's knees.
My whole schooling career, I was told you needed that ATAR, so it was a very difficult choice for me to go against the grain.
I've gone from struggling and not really enjoying learning to, when's my next class?
What I wish I'd known when I started my apprenticeship was that I could earn an income whilst learning my skill and my trade and go to 20 different countries whilst I was continually learning.
Actually gave me an idea of what my future could look like.
Just opened my eyes to a whole new way of learning.
And I'm glad that I'm able to go out and teach other kids that, hey, it's okay.
I wish I'd known that I could walk into this workplace and what I had to say was going to be heard.
The fact that I can travel, make great money, live in an awesome part of the world while still doing that, it doesn't get much better than that.